seems like one of those things. So we're talking about the tariffs. Trump decided he tweeted Truth Social. He truthed that he's doing a 100% tariff on all movies made outside the U.S. and it doesn't specify
in foreign lands.
Yeah, it doesn't specify if he's talking about foreign ownership of films or American-owned films that were produced or filmed partly or wholly outside of the US. So like I think every movie is shot like a little bit in Vancouver or a little bit somewhere outside. Like, you know, there's a good amount of movies that are shot only in the States, but like what percentage are we talking about? How is it going to be implemented? What part of the value are you going to be taxing or tariffing, right? Is it the movie ticket? How is this going to affect streaming services, right? Because that's a digital good that's supposed to be exempt from tariffs. Is it going to affect the cost of production before the movie ticket? We don't know what the hell he's talking about, and it seems like it's going to be one of those things that probably isn't going to happen because he just wasn't thinking about how it would even work before he said it.
Yeah, it's just like, why? What are you talking about? Because in the last episode, right, we had the fake news about the China movie tariffs, which didn't turn out to be a thing, but now he's tweeting about his own country's tariffs for this. I just don't get, like, I guess it's just you have to filter through the stream of consciousness word babble that he just sprays out constantly, and it's like, what is even real? What is like going to be policy or not? I don't know. I have no clue.
Supposedly he had a meeting with his Hollywood friends like 3 weeks ago. So like Mel Gibson, and this isn't a joke. This is real. Right. Mel Gibson, fucking, who's Angelina Jolie's dad again?
John Voight. He had a John Voight meeting. Megalopolis style.
Wait, you fucking with me right now. This sounds
no,
like
it's true.
Setup.
But my understanding is they probably didn't suggest this, but they at least gave him some kind of like, here's an issue that needs to be addressed. There's a lot of foreign countries are providing tax subsidies. And so where we could be making money with films being filmed in the United States, a lot of them are being filmed outside of the United States. So they probably didn't tell him tariff movies, but that's the only thing he knows how to do. So of course he's not going to provide tax incentives or tax breaks for American productions to stay in the country. Of course he's not going to do that. He's just going to tariff, right? So they're probably just as surprised as we are.
Yeah, surely it's the literal inverse. You should be going after, right? Subsidies. Like, that's why a lot of films are shot in London or New Zealand or whatever. Like,
yeah, that's exactly why they're doing it. So it's the easy solution.
I love that he, in order to have the power, in order to be able to do tariffs like he is doing just through executive action, I love how he has to justify it as foreign films are a national security threat.
That's fucking terrifying that he keeps doing that. And a lot of people forget that that's his playbook. Is literally within that Truth Social post, he makes sure to include, this is a concerted effort by other countries and therefore a national security threat. He always has to include that because otherwise, legally, it would have to go through Congress. He wouldn't be able to just unilaterally decide, I get to choose what we tariff here and there. That's why with Canada, he said there was a fentanyl crisis. Right, even though Canada amounts to less than 0.1% of the fentanyl going into the United States is from Canada. Right, you look at how many fucking guns are coming into Canada from the U.S. Like every single time there's gang violence in Toronto, and it's like, oh, where did these guns come from? Oh, it's the United States. Therefore, should Canada be able to say like, oh, there's a national emergency? Right. Also, more fentanyl comes into Canada from the US than vice versa, right? Like it's such a stupid fucking argument. And if the United States of America wasn't so fucking cucked as a society, then someone would hold him accountable in some way, right? Someone would do fucking something, because right now all you're saying is you're proving to the entire world and every Trump wannabe that shows up in the future, you're proving to them that there are no consequences for any kind of actions. And it doesn't matter. There's no checks and balances. There's no actual laws, really. Like, it doesn't matter. You can just do something, and then if you don't care, Just say, I don't care, and then no one's going to stop you. Okay. Wow. What a cool fucking country you have.
I think that's good for the most powerful and richest country in the world to behave like that.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, the most powerful military and the...
Tom Cruise, your mission if you choose to accept it. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's not just pretty bad. This is beyond.
Yeah, it's annoying. But I mean, the White House is already walking it back,
The White House is walking it back. Oh, the movie tariffs?
Yeah. Like the official White House is like, oh yeah, we're having meetings with Hollywood to make a deal that works, because it felt very obvious that Trump just went on Truth Social and was like, John Voight told me that movies are a problem, so we gotta tariff them.
Wow, what a relief! I feel so much better about the next 3.5 years.
That's so crazy. Yeah, the news cycle is already crazy, just default. And then, but like, how many months has it been already? I just can't keep track. Like, you just bringing up that fentanyl thing. I'd already forgotten about that, and it feels like years ago, even though it was like months. Like,
I think that he's been president only slightly longer than I've been on this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
it's insane. Like if he needs to justify his policies by saying it's a national security threat, and then it clearly isn't, and everybody has the numbers, right? This isn't debatable how much fentanyl is going into the U.S. from Canada, right? It's not debatable. These are numbers that everybody agrees on, but Trump is just, I guess, exaggerating and pretending and saying, "Don't look at the numbers. It's a lot. I swear." Did you hear the fucking press secretary? Was it the press secretary or somebody else that was saying in one of his cabinet meetings that President Trump has saved 200 million American lives with the fentanyl seizures at the border? It's like, oh wow, like literally fucking half the population of the United States would have died by now if it weren't for President Trump. Like they can just use realistic numbers. Like, why do you have to exaggerate?
Speaking as an American living near the border, it used to be every other day some guy was walking up to me with like, "Hey, want some fentanyl? It'll kill you." And I'm like, "No, go away." And usually it's Adam was one of them. Yeah, when he visited, it's a concern. But now my life is saved, and my son, it will be safe forever. Thank you, President Trump.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's insane. There should be a moment where people say, "Oh, you just lied about this, so Congress should be doing this, not you." And then what do you do? Like nobody's holding him to account in any way. Nobody's doing anything. Everyone's just kind of fucking chill with it.
I'm doing something. I've been doing something.
Oh.
Watching movies. What are we talking about today?
Hey,